this written response right now. I know you aren't going to preview exactly, what this is going to say, but for our expectation purposes, will this written response speak in broad terms that you have already made very public about the ideas that the U.S. sees for the U.S. and Russia potentially working together on strategic, stability and the like, or will it have specific ideas, specific proposals that are on the table for negotiation's sake?
I think the answer to that is both. We've been very clear about the areas in which there may be some utility and where progress can be achieved when it comes to enhancing transatlantic security, when it comes to enhancing collective security, when it comes to addressing some of the concerns that Russia has put forward. And so in the discussions with Foreign Minister Lavrov and the discussions with Deputy Foreign Minister Ryabkov and the discussions at NATO and the discussions with the OSCE, there have been broad, high-level discussions about various principles, including the principle we've just discussed here. But then there have also been more tactical discussions, discussions about the placement of missiles, discussions about reciprocal steps vis-a-vis exercises, about confidence-building measures, about transparency, about broader arms control. So the universe in which we can engage diplomatically, or at least in which we can engage diplomatically and potentially achieve some progress, we've outlined what that universe looks like. The Russians know that. We've done that together with our allies and partners, and the written response will do that as well.
Sorry, just so you said you outlined that, right? So are we expecting that there should be a bit more filled into that outline in this written response than we have seen publicly?
What the written response will reflect is what we have said, and that is the fact that there are certain areas that for us are non-starters, and there are other areas where dialogue and diplomacy has the potential to enhance collective transatlantic security and also account for some of the concerns that Russia has made. I don't want to get ahead of a report a written response that we haven't formally transmitted yet. But again, we have been entirely clear about what those universes are, where that Venn diagram of Russia's stated concerns, our stated concerns, the concerns of NATO, of our European allies, of our Ukrainian partners. We've been clear that there is an overlapping element of that Venn diagram. And that's what we're talking about here in terms of pursuing dialogue and diplomacy on the path towards de-escalation and hopefully a peaceful resolution of this needless Russian aggression. That is a proposition we're prepared to continue to test. We'll have to see how the Russians respond, what the next steps might be, but the next step will be transmitting that response to the Russian Federation. Yes.